Hey, it's Lemon. Welcome to the Backlogs. Hope you're doing well. Back in 2007, a little game called Assassin's Creed released to the general public, and it blew our frickin' minds. Hardcore parkouring across entire cities, collecting information about assassination targets and methodically hunting them down, collecting flags. Wait, no, that part was awful. But overall, a wonderful experience that the gaming audience at large enjoyed. I recently reviewed their latest entry and was a bit lukewarm on it initially. But they must have taken my complaints about torches into account before release, because they work exactly as intended now. Here, allow me to share with you the teachings of my people. Don't worry, I have unlimited torches, plenty of fire to go around. And some for you, and some for you, and what the? Aw, boo, no fun allowed. Naturally, playing around in the newest game started an itch that I needed to scratch. So today we're gonna find out. Can you beat Assassin's Creed 1 with only the hidden blade? So, for those of you who have either never played the game or haven't played the game since it released, allow me to fill you in. We play as Desmond Miles, an assassin who has been captured by the opposing team, the Templars, and is being forced to relive his ancestors' memories. The Templars are looking for something that our ancestors found way back when, and we're the map. Welcome to the real world. This machine, the Animus, is how the Templars are forcing us to go back into our genetic history. It's gonna take some getting used to, but as we continue into the game, we'll become more and more synced with the machine and be able to dive deeper and deeper into our memories. Not that we have a choice. The good doctor here has made it abundantly clear that we'll be killed if we don't comply. Best we play along for now. Here's the memory we need to unlock for the doc, but over here is where we have to start, due to our subconscious rejecting the memory as our own. Remember when Assassin's Creed used to have a scientific component to it? God, I miss that. I complete all the tutorials to get warmed up, so very many tutorials, and eventually unlock the ability we'll have to use for the entire game, the hidden blade. That's good audio design. Now then, let's get into the game itself.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
Ah, good. Our main character is a murderous madman. You'll love to see it. Say hello to Altair, our ancestor whose memories we'll be inhabiting. He has a nasty habit of disregarding every creed the assassins have in favor of killing every problem in his path. He's been tasked with the collecting of the Ark of the Covenant. Yes, that Ark of the Covenant. Rather than sneak around and find a way to collect the treasure, Altair woke up today and chose violence.
And what is it you want? Blood.
No! No!
Nah, crap. Well, I guess some stealth wouldn't have hurt. Woo! Well, that could have gone better.
To arms! Kill the assassins!
I'm sure they're fine. I performed some hardcore parkour to escape this cave and get back to the assassin's hideout, an entire city and fortress. Very cool stuff. Oh, look, it's Saruman. He's a little unhappy with the fact that we lost the Ark to the Templars. Oh, and that all of my assassin coworkers died. That too. Oh hey, one of them's still alive. And he got the Ark as well. Well done. You? I'll be honest, I have no idea what your name is. But it wasn't a perfect escape. Looks like the Templars have followed him back and are ransacking the city. Time to test out the difficulty of the run. Alright, just wait for the right Ow! Ow! Taste my blade! Oh, come on! So it turns out, if an enemy is fully focused on you, they'll see your attack coming and block it. However, if you throw them onto the ground first, you'll break their guard, which means you can instantly kill them. Annoyingly, every time you enter a new combat, Altair pulls out his sword, rather than his hidden blade. So yeah, gonna have to get used to that. But there's good news. While the hidden blade can't actually block an enemy's attack, you can counter it, getting an instant kill. No waiting around and trading blows for me. Just some super cool animations and cinematic camera angles. And, if we're stealthy about it, instant death from behind attacks. So yeah, nothing but good times ahead of us, I'm sure.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
Looks like someone's a little upsetty spaghetti. Nothing a little leap of faith and some sneaking can't fix.
Oh, my leg! Oh, my leg!
Wow, that line just dragged up some deep memories. I have a suspicion we'll be hearing a lot of those. Now then, let's keep moving. Uh-oh. So yeah, remember how I said this game was made in 2007? Definitely feeling that right about now. I play around in the hay bale a bit to shake off the bad juju, master the art of balancing on beams, get a quick reminder of how awesome the climbing was, while simultaneously remembering how it could be pretty janky at times. And after almost an hour of tutorials, I finally completed the introduction. Hey Templars, why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out of here? So hey, Saruman, are we good now?
Ah, my spleen!
Whew! Well, I guess it's safe to say my ancestor wasn't exactly well liked. In any case, time for a little break. I wander around the office to stretch my legs, and do a little eavesdropping to try and overhear what the good doctor and his assistant Lucy are talking about. Long story short, Lucy wants to make sure they don't push me too hard, while the doctor is worried about a deadline of some kind and wants to go as fast as possible.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Aw man, but I want to keep playing Assassin's Creed. Alright, fine. See you all in a few hours.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up.
This guy, I tell ya. It's a little early to start the day with a morning monologue, so I'll cut through the chatter. Doc thinks the Assassins almost had the right idea, killing a few bad people to save countless others, but thinks they didn't go far enough. The Templars have a similar worldview, but aren't worried about things like morality and free will. You know, trivial stuff really, totally unimportant. Anyway, back into the Animus for more stabbing. Well, it looks like I'm not dead after all. I'm not sure how, not yet anyway, but Saruman, okay fine, I'll use his real name, Al-Malim, is willing to give me another chance at being a proper assassin. Apparently, I'm to find some guy, and once I find him, I'm supposed to do a thing. Look, I swear I was paying attention. I've just been dead for a few days. My legs are completely asleep.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assasin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes.
This man is my spirit animal. Right, guess we're not technically out of the tutorial just yet. We have to learn about the different ways we can get information about our assassination targets. The first method is eavesdropping, which is pretty self-explanatory. We can reach out and touch some booty, pickpocket important documents from people who have information on my target, and we can beat information out of people with our fists. Ooh, ow, stop, okay, I'll tell you everything. I stole a pen from work last week, my favorite artist is Ben Folds, I don't believe in the color green. After capturing the traitor by knocking him senseless with all of my confessions, I take him back to Al-Mualim. So do you want to interrogate him too, or... Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I definitely got all the information we needed from him beforehand. Oh, gee, thanks. Al-Mualim tells me that I need to ride to a nearby Assassin's Bureau to start my next assassination.
What nonsense is this?
Ah, my weapon of choice. Come along, precious. We have work to do. First things first, we need to...
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Oh, God, I forgot about that line. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing that one a lot. I grab myself a horse, ride my way through the wilderness, and after a 5-minute ride, we're here, Damascus. Oh no, that man's being attacked by seizure warnings. Don't worry, citizen. I am a master of the toss and stab technique. I will save you. And there we go. Easy challenge, nothing to see here.
Thank you, my boy. I only wish my sons were half as brave as you.
You wish your sons were murderers? I sneak my way into the city, climb a nearby tower to get a better understanding of my locale, attempt to pickpocket a man for some information and accidentally pickpocket his spine instead, then get noticed by the local guard. Oh, come on, I didn't even do anything to you yet. So here's the problem. When I quote-unquote died, the game took away all my equipment and special techniques, which means I can't currently parry and riposte. The only method of killing I have at the moment is the toss and stab. Don't get me wrong, it's effective. But when confronted with larger groups, it gets very messy very quickly.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Wow, so many of Assassin's Creed's dialogue lines are just seared into my brain. I wonder why that is.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Ah, never mind. I understand now. Every NPC only has like 3 lines, and I yell them every 5 seconds. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I get sassed by the local Assassin's Bureau leader, then get told I need to get more information before I can hunt down my target. Okay, fine. Well, time for more side quests. This assassin wants me to do some speedrunning across the city. Easy job for easy information. And wouldn't you know it, combined with the spine I collected earlier, that's enough information to start the mission. You'll love to see it. First up is Tamir, a Templar who is trying to move a large shipment of weapons to help with the current crusade. He's what we in the business like to call a piece of work. Time to take out the trash. Stealthily. Get out of, oh my God, get out of the way! Oh, screw it, I was never one for stealth anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot how every target gets a 3-minute monologue. Altair, we don't have time for this, man. After a major assassination, the city goes on high alert, which means we need to find a way to outrun the guards and become anonymous again. Yeah. I am the knight. Mid-afternoon. I show proof of my kill to the Bureau, but before we can push on to another target, I get pulled back into reality again. A little bit of shut-eye, another monologue from the good doctor, where he explains that the Templars are planning some sort of worldwide mind control scheme, then back into the Animus for our next assignment. Al-Mualim congratulates me on a job well done, then sends me off to kill once more. I unlock my short blade, which is completely useless to me, but I also unlock the ability to parry and riposte again. Thank God. Alright, let's get back to—
Altair, it seems my students do not fully
No! And after a short ride through the wilderness, we're here. Acre. Aka? I'm too American for this. Big city number 2. Now we could sneak into the city, or I can just lean into my natural talents and ignore the idea of stealth altogether. This does mean that we'll have to deal with all the guards coming after me, but with over 2,000 hours in the Soulsborne series, something tells me that's not going to be a problem. Fun fact, if you kill an enemy, there's a pretty good chance that someone else in the group around you will lose focus, which lets you instantly assassinate them. Know what to look for, and combat goes nice and quick.
I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick, I'm hungry.
There you go, problem solved. Now you're none of those things. God, I hate the NPCs in this game. So many of them are literally designed just to get in your way. Gratuitous murder aside, it's time for the next target. It's the same as before. Climb a tower to reveal markers on the map, go to the markers to get information, then come back to start the mission proper. Honestly, there's not a whole lot to say or show for most of the build-up to each of the missions. It's more or less just the same 5 mini-games over and over again. Hey Paul, bring it in. It's kinda a bit boring, if I'm being truthful, but a little combat sprinkled in between all the skulking about helps keep things fresh. Okay, sometimes the skulking about is fun too. It's the climbing towers and repetitive mini-games that irritate me more than anything else. And with that, that's all the information we need. Let's get back to— oh shit. Does this game have fall damage? Anywho, time for our next target, Garnier. Garnier is a Templar doctor who is studying the effects of herbs and medicines on the population. Essentially, this is the start of the mind control game that the Templars are playing. Started all the way back in the Crusade times. They're not nice people. And now it's time for my favorite NPC type, the Madmen. That was sarcasm, by the way. Their only purpose in life is to push you every time you get within 2 miles of them, which inevitably breaks your disguise and causes all sorts of problems. Thankfully, I have an IQ of 101 and was able to come up with the ultimate technique. It can't ruin your disguise if you don't bother to hide in the first place. Alright, time to make my way back to the Bureau. What the? Closed? Oh right, I need to be anonymous. Well, I guess there's no better time to apply the age-old assassin adage. It's still stealth if no one is alive to tell the tale. Exhibit A. Al-Mualim gives me a compliment. I get some throwing knives I can't use, but I do get the ability to tackle. Oh yeah, gonna get some good mileage out of that one. Make way, coming through. Hey Tom, how's the kids? Oh look, my horse learned how to tackle too. In any case, Jerusalem is up next. I show the local guards my passport, then give them a bribe to sweeten the deal. What, you need one too? Vultures, the lot of you. There is one downside to my wanton annihilation of every guard in the city. If any of my side missions pass the massive piles of dead bodies I leave around, more often than not, the side mission fails and I have to start over in hopes of better RNG. That, or just keep making the pile bigger. That works too. Stealth is just a 7-letter word for systematic annihilation of mishandled authority, after all. Probably. Well, guess it's time to meet up with another bureau leader. I wonder who runs this one. Ooh, hi. You? Yeah, no, I still don't know your name. I'll just be going. My assassination mission probably doesn't concern you.
Your actions very much concern me.
Alright, man, fine, you can lend a hand. Shit, you know the drill by now. Climb some towers, do some side missions, then report back to the Bureau when I have enough information. Our next target is Talal, a human trafficker. Sounds like a great guy. Tell me what you know or I'll drop you off the wait, crap, I did it wrong. Scatter, definitely scatter. But after a little running in circles, I find Talal's hideout. Looks like we were expected. Yep, an ambush. Just the way I like it. Time to start administering headaches to everyone. Don't worry, plenty to go around. The heck is that guy doing? But after giving everyone a free migraine, followed by the best nap they've ever taken, Talal decides he no longer wants what I'm selling and makes a run for it. Ah, a fellow man of culture. I too know the art of the tackle. Now, take your lumps. Hey buddy, I killed the guy.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
Subtlety? I don't know the meaning of the word. No, seriously, what does that mean? Meanwhile, back in the real world, someone left an access code hidden amongst my collection of towels. The plot thickens. On top of this, Dr. Man hints that the Templars have come into power in modern times due to collecting several artifacts like the Ark of the Covenant. The plot thickens! I regain the ability to catch ledges while falling and break out of grab attacks, both of which are very useful, then head out to—
Altair.
I said no! Well, we've got several locations to go to this time around. This might take a while. Oh, thank God, fast travel. Well, back to business, I suppose. Wow, okay, rude. You know what? I forgive you. Have a hug. I do all the things, and get some practice with my pairing and riposting in between. Now hold on a minute, where do you think you're going? Get back here and finish what I started. But with all that done, it's time for a feast. Today's target is the Merchant King, and we're here to crash the party. At least, I would have, if the Merchant King hadn't beaten me to it. The man poisoned the wine, then sicked his archers on the crowd. Certainly a choice. It's just a shame that his archers are so allergic to gravity. Bye-bye now. And once they're removed, it's just a matter of chasing down the royalty. Caca. Is it weird that I almost try to alert every guard in the city before returning to HQ? I like to collect as many bodies as I can before the gate opens, like some sort of mildly irritable cat, bringing grotesque trophies to my owner's feet. Or pillow, depending on my mood. I unlock the ability to regain my balance and dodge, which is nice, then make the rounds. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay.
I will make you bleed.
Oh yeah? You know, as repetitive as this game can be, I do remember why we all had such a good time playing it back in the day. The game had some good bones. Next up is William, one of the military leaders of the Templar forces. No reason to beat around the bush. Death from above! Aw, man, no plunging attack. Disappointing. Well, guess we'll just have to do this the usual way, by embarrassing you repeatedly. Are you seriously gonna lose focus in the middle of our fight? Man, no wonder King Richard doesn't like you. But with William dead, and his guards slowly but surely joining him, we can move on. Time to hunt down Majd Ad-Deen, the executioner. I guess he's got one of my assassin brothers up there on stage with him. Can't have that. I'm supposed to find a way to distract from the execution and simultaneously eradicate Majd. Simple enough. Surprise! Ooh. From there, it's just the same thing as before. Lure the guards into my web, then kill them one by one. Oh, someone's feeling brave. Foolish, but brave. Oh, looks like my time in the machine is over for the day. I guess Doc needed to take an important phone call. I only caught a few snippets, but I heard something about assassins coming to save me. I guess rescue's on the way, which means our time with Assassin's Creed 1 is almost done. Aw man, I was just starting to like it here.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Never mind. Back to the past, where Al-Mualim explains that this artifact, called a Piece of Eden, can make people see things. This one can control the minds of men, making them see whatever the user wants them to see. Apparently, this one in particular is responsible for the majority of the stories in the Bible. Pretty cool stuff. Sure would be a bummer if the series decided to drop this storyline. Possible premonition aside, I can now break the defense of enemies with my sword. So yeah, no upgrade for me today. My next mission is to take down Jubair, who is currently doing an old-fashioned book burning. That's weird. It looks like it's just copies of Twilight New Moon. Huh, I guess that guy wasn't on Team Jacob. As it stands, my job is to run around the city to all the local book burnings looking for Jubair. He's gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, hold on, is there seriously no death from above option in this game? Am I remembering that wrong? Is it just me? Huh? Is it me? Huh? Well, moving on to the next burning. Oh, hey, there he is. That was easy. My dude, wait, I just wanted you to sign my Stephanie Meyer's complete collection as I can't, I'm sorry. Well, I eventually caught up with him once he found the backup he was looking for. Shame he forgot to choose somewhere with solid construction, though. Next. Oh, I remember this. This one used to annoy the hell out of me when this first came out. Can't remember why. Our target is Sabrand. That's the paranoid fella in the center there. Oh, hey, nice helmet. That'd look great on my trophy wall. I'ma take it. This shouldn't take long. Oh, I remember now. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, but it has the same problem that Dark Souls has. Amazing ideas, but when the jank hits, it aims straight for the groin. Maybe if we just go slow. Oh, come on, how did you even? That's it, screw the stealth approach. We're going loud. Ooh, okay, mistimed that one, but I'll get you next. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Mind if I steal that trick from you? It works way faster than stabbing everyone to death, and leaves a lot less of a mess. Come on now, join your brother. Ooh, my hidden blades! All right, Lemon, just take your time. No need to rush things. Easy does it. Carl, cut the camera. Carl? Carl? Whew, okay, that took too many tries. And would you look at that, my target took a boat back to the mainland. Fantastic. Well, at least he's having just as hard a time with the parkour as I am. It's all right, friend. Have a hug. One collection of bodies on the roof of the bureau later, and
Not a lot of time, Vic.
Understand there's a narrow launch window.
Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
So that sounded good. Lucy here is trying her best to slow down the process and give the assassins more time to rescue me, but things aren't looking good. We're running out of time. Thankfully, I have a plan. Doc has a super cool pen that flashes, and he's been showing it off for the past few days. And now it's mine. Huh? Plan to escape? Oh, no idea. But hey, I got the pen. We'll let the modern day assassins figure that one out. For now, it's back into the Animus for some more shenanigans. Ah, that's better. The real world can't hurt me in here. In-game. In any case, it's time to hunt down Robert. He'll be at Majd's funeral, so that's when we'll strike. Don't exactly blend in with this crowd. This might be tricky. And judging by the hand motions happening up front, and the sudden irritation and increasing number of Templars appearing on the scene, we might be in trouble. Do you think they know? What's worse, there's also archers providing ranged support, though they don't seem to be very good at their job. Ow, ow! Okay, I take it back. Sheesh. You'd think the bosses in this game would have a bit more discipline, but nope. They like getting hugs just as much as anyone else. What the? Oh no, a woman! Altair's one weakness. I mean, aside from weapons. And water. And gravity. Well, this entire mission is botched. We need to get out of here. Look, a distraction! Lady Templar revealed that King Richard is currently trying to meet with his enemies, the Saracens, and join together to destroy the Assassins. With everything going sideways, desperate times call for desperate measures. It looks like it's up to me not only to decimate large swaths of both of their armies, because I am in fact a one-man killing machine, but I also need to convince King Richard that I am not really his enemy. If all the clues I've been picking up over this entire run are correct, King Richard is being deceived by all of his generals, and they plan on overthrowing him while he's distracted with the war. If I can sow discord within the Templar ranks, it might take the Assassin's Guild out of the spotlight and give us a better chance at survival. I somehow managed an audience with our boy, and after mentioning that Robert plans to betray him, the king doesn't exactly seem all that surprised. And wouldn't you know it, Robert himself is here to defend his name. I think we can use this. With Templars being such a religious folk, King Richard is happy enough to leave the matter up to a duel. You know, the whole God will protect his champion argument. Works for me. It just means I'll be able to strike down Robert without anyone hunting me down afterwards. Wait, hold on a minute. I thought this was a one-on-one duel. Pretty sure the 14th commandment is thou shalt not be a dick. Ah, whatever. I got plenty of migraine medicine. Might as well give it out. Here's some for you, and some for you, and... Oh, Robert, buddy, you're too late. I'm completely out of Flintstone gummies. Don't worry though, I've got this new back massage technique that I've been meaning to try out. Kia! Well, I guess we have time for one last monologue before bed. Robert insinuates that the master of assassins, Al-Mualim, is actually the big bad. Al-Mualim has had me running around killing every person who knew about the Piece of Eden, and now only he and I remain. Because the Piece of Eden can bend men's minds to its will, it's only a matter of time before Al-Mualim falls prey to its temptation and begins to use it for his own purposes, if he hasn't been doing so already. I think it might be time we returned home.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen.
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us. They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. A couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
Only 5 or 6? Huh. I guess the Assassin's Guild must not have very good health insurance if we're that outnumbered. Doc here informs me that the Templars have been hunting down all the assassin enclaves and guilds around the world over the past year, which means it might be down to just me. Or maybe not. Ye of little faith. I pretend to go to sleep, then use the code I found hidden in my towels to leave my room. After that, I steal another glowy pen, because if they're gonna murder me later, I might as well commit a little bit more corporate theft, then use all the glowy pens I've been collecting to access Doc's laptop. And wouldn't you know it, it's filled to the brim with lore. I'll give you the too long didn't read version. Basically, Abstergo, aka the Templars, have been very busy making a satellite of some kind. Once they find the Piece of Eden that my ancestors were working around, they'll be able to use the satellite to broadcast its manipulative power over a wider range, maybe even worldwide with time. It hasn't been a smooth process though. The Assassins have been causing trouble, and a few major screw-ups from other Templar groups have brought national attention to Abstergo, which, you know, isn't great when you're a shady international organization focused on world domination. Messing around with Lucy's laptop shows me that she's actually been sending emails to the Assassins herself, and has been keeping tabs on how soon they can get here, hence the reason she's been quietly sabotaging the Animus and slowing things down as best she can. Kinda weird that they only resorted to code at the very end though. Lucy might not be very good at this whole corporate espionage thing. The final laptop, hidden away in the conference room, details the different pieces of Eden that the Templars are currently hunting or have, as well as pointing out that I'm Subject 17. I don't think I have to ask what happened to the other 16. It looks like one of the pieces of Eden can even control time, but the Templars aren't willing to use it at the moment. Finally, some villains that understand that you don't mess with time travel. But they aren't stupid about the mind control thing either. I guess they've developed some sort of technology to make it so that anyone with a special communicator won't be affected by the signal. It's crazy stuff. I know I joke around about not being interested in the lore of video games more often than not, but it's this kind of world building that makes my brain light up like a Christmas tree. Well, with all the lore consumed, I guess there's nothing else for it. Let's get the show on the road.
Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
Well, someone's been watching too much TikTok.
The world will be cleansed. We will begin anew.
And you've been reading too much Twitter. What about you? What's your deal? That's enough of that. Hello, gentlemen. Safety and peace be upon you? Ooh, wrong choice. Guess who had time to stop at the store for more migraine medicine? This guy. Oh, hey, look, it's, I really should have learned his name. Buddy Guy here, like me, is one of the few people unaffected by the Peace of Eden. He's gathering up other survivors and trying to figure out what to do. And together, he'll distract the mobs while I go after Al-Mualim himself. Sounds like a plan to me. Speaking of the mob.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
Oh, Altair, you should know better than that. Alright, that was fun. But it's time for the final boss. Let's do this.
No!
Oops. Well, that was short-lived. Guess that's that then.
Nothing is true, and everything is permitted. Come, destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Gentlemen, wait a minute, didn't I kill all of you? Well, nothing's stopping me from killing you all again. Oh, it's an illusion. Yeah, that checks out. After killing the last of them, the illusion disappears, revealing that I wasn't even killing soldiers. What kind of Inception are you playing at here? Oh, come on, what is this? Season 1, episode 48 of Batman the Animated Series? That's not a deep cut, that's a frickin' ravine. But if you know, you know. And just like that episode, Al-Mualim's messing with things he doesn't fully understand. With enough pressure, he's bound to lose control. And just like that, it's game time. Since he can't control me, there's nothing for it. Al-Mualim must fight me man to man. He never had a chance. Say ah! And there goes the Piece of Eden. Hold tight, old man. I'll destroy what you could not.
We'll see about that.
Altair? Come on, buddy. Destroy the bauble. Altair, don't do it. Don't look at the light. If you look at it, they win. Do you understand? They win if you look at it.
What the hell was that?
Well?
We've got the map.
Oh, damn, the suits are here. Apparently that thing I just saw was a map of where every piece of Eden was located. Up to this point, the Templars have been struggling to hold on to 1 or 2 pieces. And we just gave them dozens. With that, we're no longer a valuable resource. But thankfully, Lucy steps in and convinces them that we're still necessary to the plan. She says there might be complications in getting the other artifacts, and that our genetic memories might be the key to solving any problems that come up.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Hooray! And with that, that's the end of the game. We're left in our little slice of Abstergo with little to no hope of ever escape. Ooh! Ubisoft, you spoil me! There are all sorts of writing in these rooms. And if you like solving puzzles and making cryptic connections, you're about to have a field day. You've got Bible verses, quotes about the abyss, dates relating to doomsday predictions, and even some cryptology puzzles thrown in for good measure. There's a lot here, and we'd be here for an additional 30 minutes if I tried to go over it bit by bit. So I'll let someone else explain it for me. I was originally going to link a video explaining it all, but it seems like all the videos that explain the writing tend to devolve into real-world conspiracies, so not gonna do that. But if you want to know what everything means, I did find a neat and tidy text blog that goes over it all. There'll be a link in the description down below. But with that said, that's it. Assassin's Creed 1, beaten with nothing but the hidden blade. This was a lot of fun. What a great trip back down memory lane. If you enjoyed this video and want to see me push this challenge forward into the rest of the series, make sure to let me know in the comments down below and give it a thumbs up. Or just watch it like 16 times. That works too. Personally, that sounds like a lot of fun. And it's not like there's 30 games or anything. Oh wait. But in any case, that's all I've got. Take care of yourselves, be good to one another, and I'll see you all again soon.